Welcome to the Agent's Corner. My name is Shauna Kutak. I'm bringing you a 12-week step-up, scale-down weight loss program developed by Texas A&M. Now you might be wondering, why is the fat lady doing this program? Well, let me tell you what. Weight loss is hard. I've been battling weight my whole entire adult life. I know this information front and back, but putting it into practice is hard. So I am here to take this challenge with you. I'm going to be right beside you step by step. I'll be giving you practical information. I always say I'm really good at losing weight and I'm really good at gaining weight, but maintaining is so hard. So I know that it's hard and we're going to do it together. So jump along with me and your 4 best friends or your 4 best coworkers, and we are going to lose weight and feel better together. So the first thing we have to do is get registered for this program. Texas A&M wants to do a registration and a pre-test. I promise it'll only take about 3 minutes. So at our first weigh-in, I'll have a sheet for everybody to scan the QR code, and then we will do your unique ID. It's just the first initial of your first name and the last 4 digits of your phone number. Take about 3 minutes. This gets you registered for your program, and then we can see the results from the pre-test to the post-test. So this is probably the hardest part of the program, the most boring part of the program for sure. So get this done, and then we will jump on and get started with our 12-week program. So this is week 1. This is all about scaling down with goal setting. Now, before we get started, we need to know a goal. Everybody needs to plan a goal that they have in mind. It could be getting our diabetes numbers in check, bringing down your cholesterol. It could be just feeling better, maybe being a little more active, or even fitting into the clothes that we have in the back of the closet that haven't fit before COVID. So let's make a goal. That goal will be different for everybody. That's fine. This is your own individual plan. So when you have that goal, write it down 3 or 4 times, put it on the refrigerator, put it on the pantry door, put it on your computer screen, put it in your car. So that way you are always reminded why you are on this program, why we made this commitment. So make sure you have your goal. Write it down, post it up. That's the first thing. That's what we're going to do. So the second thing we're going to do is track our food. Now there's many different ways you can track your food. The first one is a simple pen and paper. I have this little notebook that I got, and it's so easy to slip in your purse, slip in your bag, and every day you just write Monday, and every single thing you eat, every single thing you drink goes in the notebook. Now there's also other apps that you can use on your phone, which might be an easier choice because I feel like we always have our phones with us. So that might be a good option too. There's free apps that you can use, and then there's even some that you can pay for that do a more nutritional analysis of what you're eating that can be helpful too. But for this program, we are all focusing on calories in versus calories out. So we need to just track everything. And when I say everything, I mean every little bite, every little taste. So when you're driving through the Chick-fil-A and you get that meal for your kid in the back seat and you swipe 3 French fries, you need to write that down. When you're cooking and you're making that macaroni cheese and you're tasting it, you need to write that down. By the end of the day, all those tastes and bites and bits add up to calories. So make sure that you're tracking every single thing down. This will help you determine if you're on the right track, and you can see different patterns also. So are you a night snacker? Maybe at 7 o'clock, you need to close the kitchen. Turn the lights off. Don't go in. Have everything put away, everything cleaned up. Maybe you're a snacker during the day. So we need to identify how we're eating, why we're eating, and then we can make our small changes. This whole program is small changes are going to make a big difference. So this is proven nutritional facts from Texas A&M. It's a program that's been developed over 10 years. So it works. And I'm going to be doing it right with you. So for success for weight loss, we need to focus on what we can change. We can't change our age. we cannot change our genetics. So what we can change are what we put in our body and the calories that we burn. So those two things are what we're going to focus this whole 12-week program. We're going to focus on nutrition and we're going to focus on getting moving. So steps for our success weight loss. We're going to make a commitment. Make a commitment to yourself. Those goals you set up, they're important to you. So let's make sure that we honor those goals and we're making a commitment to ourselves. It's time to put ourselves in front. I know it's hard, but we're going to do it and we're going to do it together. So we're also going to get real. Are we eating because we're sad? Are we eating because we're happy? Are we eating to celebrate? Me? I do it all. So I'm right there. Now that we have set our long-term goals, it's time to make our goals realistic and turn them into some short-term goals. So while we might want to lose 50 pounds or we might want to lose 100 pounds, we need to make realistic goals, and we're going to do that by trying to lose 5% of the pounds that we want to lose. So instead of saying 100, let's say maybe 5 pounds is your 5% goal. So that way you can see results and we can reward ourselves. Now, when I say reward ourselves, we're not going to go get a hamburger. We're not going to eat some cheesecake. We're going to reward ourselves with a day picking flowers. We can reward ourselves with a quiet hot bath. We can reward ourselves by shopping for a new shirt that fits a lot better. We can reward ourselves by taking the kids out on a nice bicycle ride. So when we talk about rewards, we're going to shift from rewards of treats and eats to rewards of non-food items. And so that will help us keep track and stay on track. It's so important to surround yourself with people who support you. Your teammates, you're 4 on a team, that's your support group. Also, bring in your family members, your friends, your kids, and have them help you. Go on a nightly walk with your family or friends. Go on a bike ride. Get together and exchange healthy recipes. That also helps because everybody has a different idea, and when we mix those ideas together, we can really get something good going. So we also want to revisit our goals. So once we hit that 5% goal, we're not done. We're going to remake another goal, and that goal can be another 5% weight loss. It could also be a goal for physical activity. Maybe you are at the weight you want to be, but you're not at the physical shape you want to be. And so that's important too, and that works in with this program. So instead of starting out on Monday and running a 5K, nope, we're not doing that. We're going to start out by slow and steady exercise. Get out and walk. Get out and bike and do 10 or 15 minutes. And then next week you can build up, and the week after that you can build up. So we're starting with realistic goals. If you set a goal to lose 100 pounds or you set a goal to run a 5K, that's fantastic. But we're going to reach those goals at the end of the 12 weeks. We're not reaching those goals the first week. That's too hard. We're going to quit. We're going to go eat. So we're not doing that. Realistic goals is probably a 5% weight loss or to add more physical activity. How are we going to lose weight? I've told you before, we're tracking and it's all about calories. We're going to burn more calories than we take in. Okay, so how are we going to lose this weight? I said this a little bit at the beginning. We are going to focus on calories. We are going to burn more calories than we take in. And for this journey, we're going to think 500 calories. We're going to take in 500 calories less a day. Now, 500 calories times 7 days, that's 3,500 calories. 3,500 calories is 1 pound of fat. So a healthy weight loss program, one that you're on, one that we're doing, is 1 to 2 pounds a week. So don't think that we're going to lose 10 pounds a week. We want to do it healthy. We want a healthy way to lose weight, to learn how to eat so that we can maintain this. This is not a diet. It's a lifestyle. So that's what we're going to be working on together. So we are going to burn more calories than we take in. 500 calories. So think 500 calories. We're going to be given some numbers here. First number, 500. How do we get to that magic number of 500 less a day? You can eat less food. So that's why we're tracking in our little book that we keep with us or on our phone. Eat 500 less. Or you can exercise more. Exercise 500 calories. That's a lot. So my suggestion is to divide that up. Let's eat 250 calories less in food, and let's burn 250 calories worth of exercise. And so that way, the 250 less in food and 250 less in physical activity brings together 500 calories. And that's how you're going to get your 500 calories less a day. And over a week, that'll be 1 pound of weight loss. The key, again, is 1 to 2 pounds a week. Now, I will have a handout for everybody. This is the amount of calories a person should be consuming. So we know where we can start, what we should be eating, and then to lose weight, we're going to subtract 500 calories from this. So at our first weigh-in, I will have this sheet for everybody to get. So you just look at your age and you figure out what type of job you have. Are you one that sits and works behind a computer, or are you out and about working in road and bridge and you're active? So you can see the different types of calories. You're just going to take the calorie count that is here. This is what you should be eating a day. And then we're going to subtract 500 calories. Once we subtract the 500 calories, that is going to be what we need to eat to lose weight. So remember, 3,500 calories is 1 pound of fat. So we're going to eat or exercise 500 calories a day, and then we'll get that 1 to 2 pounds of weight loss a week. Okay, our last step that we're going to do this week, well, and the next 12 weeks, but the last step I'm going to cover today is smart nutrition. So we're going to try little changes. They're going to make a big difference in the long run. We're going to track everything we're going to eat. And this week, I challenge you to make half of your plate fruits and vegetables. We have a great resource that is My Plate. This is myplate.gov. I'll have everybody a handout when we meet at the weigh-in. And this talks about the healthy eating. So we're going to make half of our plate fruits and vegetables. We're going to choose low-calorie proteins, and even think about adding some beans to your diet as a low-calorie protein option. Little changes again, switch to skim milk. If you're drinking whole milk, switch to 2% milk. Let's also try to lower our carb intake for the calories. When you're getting a hamburger, just take the buns off. Eat the meat and your cheese and your vegetables. If you are making a pasta night, substitute cauliflower for the pasta. So we're doing little changes that are going to make a big difference. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but we need to talk about a little bit of portion. And we'll talk about this more and probably every time we meet. But here is a portion of chicken. It is a chicken leg, right? Not half the chicken, 1 chicken leg. So write these down, mark your diary. We're doing portions, we're writing down. And so just remember, think about how much are you eating. Here is 1 serving of chicken. Here is 1 hamburger patty. So this is the serving size. It should be fit in the palm of your hand. 1 patty, not 2, 1 hamburger patty. So remember, try to always think about portion sizes. The saddest news of all, this is the serving size of avocado. Now, avocado has some great health benefits, but we need to make sure we're not eating the whole avocado. Or we're eating 2 avocados with that tableside guacamole. So remember the serving size. Here is a serving of a banana. Yes. So when you're tracking your food, the trackers on your phone will have the calories with it. And so you can select, I had half a chicken, which is more than 1 serving. Or you can select that you had 1 chicken leg. So really the apps on the phone are fantastic for the counting of the calories. So you can do it in the book like I suggest, but when you write it down in your book, you'll need to find out how many calories you're intaking. So the apps on your phone work very, very well. If you want to know some of the really good apps, you can always email me, call me, pop by the office, we can talk. So this week we're going to have a weekly challenge, and every other week we'll have a weekly challenge too. But this week we're going to write down our realistic goals. Why are we doing this program? And what are the short-term goals that we want to do? Is it going to be your 5% weight? Is it going to be your healthy, feeling better with your increased physical activity? We're going to add more fruits and vegetables to our diet this week and see how you feel. We're going to do the My Plate, and we're going to have half the plate as fruits and vegetables. Half the plate as fruits and vegetables. So that is a goal I want y'all to try to get this week. And I want y'all to get out and about and get moving. So this will be our week 1. If you guys ever have any questions, any great recipes, want to get together to walk at lunch, feel free. I'm going to have these cards. My name again is Shawna Kutak. My email is Shawna, SHANA, .KUTAC at ag.tamu.edu, or you can find me on the county email. It's Shawna K at BrasoriaCounty.com. Our phone number here at the office is 979-864-1558. I'm extension 1199. So again, feel free to reach out anytime you have a question or a good recipe or any suggestions. I'm open to that too. So I just hope everybody gets on. Remember to do your registration and pre-test. I hope everybody is going to be living their best life with AgriLife. Thanks for joining this program.